Hello party people, and welcome back to another video of mine. So if this is your first time coming to my channel, hello. This is Notoriously Nikki. I am your girl, Nikki B. And today I am doing my very first hair review. Now, I posted up a picture of me in this hair. I might add a couple of photos here and there. And I got really great reviews. I ordered this hair about a month ago from Moon Hair. And before I get into this review, I definitely want to make sure you guys like and subscribe, and of course save all of your wonderful comments until the end. So I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Like, I recorded this hair review from like a start to finish, and it was beautiful. However, I did them in different segments. So I did the unboxing first, then I did the bleaching of the knots, and then I washed, and then I styled it. However, the bleaching of the knots and the unboxing, it somehow disappeared. So I'm going to have to do this video a little differently than I intended, but I really hope you guys enjoy this nonetheless. So let's get started. I got this wonderful, beautiful ombre wig from Moon Hair. Let me go grab the box. So it came in this box, and it's a pretty nice size box. It has their socials right there at the top. And in this box came these eyelashes, which are pretty cute. They're from MAC. You know, maybe I'll do something with them, or I'll just toss them in the pile of lashes that I have already. And along with this wig and those lashes, it also came with a thick 1-inch band. So for some of those who aren't really experienced with wigs, the black band helps, you know, keep it nice and tight on top of your head so it ain't flying off when you go running, which I really appreciated because I do have a white band that I like to sew onto my wigs, but that don't really do it to them like the black band do. So I'm very thankful that they provided that for me. This is a 18-inch body wave, of course, ombre hair. It was relatively affordable, which I really like. If I have not said this before, I got this wig off of AliExpress. Some of you may be familiar with AliExpress. Some of you may not be. So AliExpress is just a one-stop shop for a lot of cheaper, more affordable, like hair tools, clothes, whatever you may think of is probably on AliExpress. And most of these items come overseas, maybe China. Usually they come from China. So I got this hair. I really liked it. The seller was, you know, really fast with contacting me. I ordered this hair and it got shipped out within maybe a week, which I really like, especially because we are in Corona time, and before things started to get really locked down with us, I received my hair. So I was very happy because now that we got all this time together, I might as well bust out a couple of new videos for you guys. So moving on. What I like about this hair the most, it has about 6 pins underneath, 2 on the side, 2 on the front, maybe 3 along the like crown of the hair, and then 1 in the back. And it also comes with straps that you can tighten up in the back as well. I don't know about y'all, but my head is very large, and it's actually like in a perfect circular shape. So that's kind of hard when I'm trying to like buy my good hair, because, you know, they be too tight, and I got a big ass head. I'm gonna keep it real with you. A lot of us do. So I'm glad that they had all of these tiny details that I would have to otherwise add onto my wigs if I'm going to construct a wig. Which can be annoying because you're like, look, I need y'all to have everything I need already. That's why I'm coming to you. I don't want to have to buy all this shit myself. Yada, yada, yada. So another thing that I also like about this wig, and after I finish customizing it, things like that, I plopped this bad boy on, and lo and behold, I did not have to glue it down. Now, some of you may be professional wig slayers, and you melt these, wigs down to your scalp looking like butter, all that. I don't know how to do all that. So it's very nice to be able to have a wig that I can just wear, maybe, tuck the pins in and get out the door. Now I'm going to, as you can see, this is my after bleaching, and you can just boom, boom. Look at that. Look how easy that is. Look, scalp, no scalp. Okay, listen. So as far as bleaching of my knots, it usually takes me about 25 to 30 minutes. Like I said before early in this video, I definitely had some good footage of me actually going through my bleaching of the knots process. But, the devil was working hard, and now I don't have it anymore. But I did want to tell you guys what steps I actually did in order to get this, almost complexion like lace. So what I grabbed is a bowl. I use this. I got it from Target. It's just a deep cup. I think it's actually like something for your pencils or something. I don't know. But I use this bowl for all of my bleaching of my knots. I also use, some people use an actual hairbrush when it comes to like bleaching hair. I use a butter knife. And the reason why I use a butter knife is because the consistency of which I want my bleach to be is thick, like peanut butter. And so if I'm going to spread it on nice and easy, butter knife, baby. So what I do, I have this big ass tub of basic white bleach, because I do bleach hair quite often. And then I also have, this is a rather small bottle because I haven't done any customizations in a minute, but this is a small bottle of volume developer. I always use 30 volume developer. It never steers me wrong. The thing I like about this bleach is, let me get this out for y'all. It's gonna be messy. When you open up your bleach, it's powdery, it's all that. The thing I like about this bleach is it comes with a little cup. So what I like to do is I use 2 to 2.5 cupfuls of this bleach. And then I kind of eyeball the developer. So like I said, I like my consistency to be about as thick as peanut butter. So if you like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Another thing that I like to add when I want to customize my knots, I add this Ardell red and gold color corrector drops. I add about 4 drops. It's going to turn, I think, a purple. And what that does, it helps you not to over bleach in some areas. So I think for this wig, I might have not used enough. I think I only used 2 drops. Anyway, so I add a couple of drops to my peanut butter texture bleaching powder mix. And I leave it on the knots for, like I said, about 20 to 30 minutes. What I do after I do my knots, I start from the back of the lace to the front. And I don't think I told you guys, this is a 13 by 16 lace. Like, if you know about 13 by 4s, you're going to want to throw all your closures, all your frontals. You're going to want to throw them away because the 13 by 16 is here for the girls. We are in the year 2020. 13 by 16 is where you need it at. Either that, or if you got money like that, a full lace one or a 360, because the more parting space, the better. And if you already deal with, you know, those 4x4 closures or the regular 13 by 4 lace fronts, then you already kind of know what I'm talking about. So I bleach the knots again for about 30 minutes. I start from the back of the lace forward because the front of your frontal is going to be a lot less hairs. So you want to be careful that you don't over process the front and then it's going to be too blonde. So I start from back to front and I let the front stay on. The front probably stays on about 20 minutes versus the back full 30. So after you do that, you want to wash your lace, get all that lace out, you know, shampoo, condition it, and then I style it. Now, usually with a lot of my other laces, I have to pluck the frontals because, you know, they're like too thick. The great thing about this wig, which is just another thing on the good list, is the fact that I did not have to pluck the hairline. Like, I will insert some clips somewhere in here. Mine was plucked so pretty and it's so natural. It's not too thick. If I want to do maybe like a half a ponytail, I might pluck it, you know, a little bit just so it can look more like scalp. And if I do that, I'm going to make sure I get that on video and make sure it's actually recorded and saved not only to my phone, but to my actual laptop so I can give you guys the motherfucking content that you desire. So with my other wigs, like I said, I usually have to pluck the hairline, but luckily for this, I did not have to. So if you're not good at plucking hairlines, if you're new to plucking hairlines, this is definitely a good beginner-friendly wig. Now, I'm not a pro at doing this whole wig stuff. I've been doing it maybe since 2017, safely. Maybe even go 2016, but I feel like I'm pushing it. But again, those times are on and off. If I was really consistent with this wig game, I'll be up here. Like, baby, email him in the bio, okay? That type of, book me, all right? After I bleached the knots, I washed it, I shampooed it, it's time for styling. Now, luckily, I got about an hour and a half of footage worth of styling so you guys can see how I blow dried it and I, you know, flat ironed it and I curled it with a wand curl. Another tool I will definitely like to add, which I think it'll be very beneficial to all you wig makers, new and old, is this bio silk oil. So I use this oil on all of my wigs right after I wash it. I put a generous amount in my hands, maybe not too generous if you're using a tiny bottle because, you know, we're trying to be frugal over here. But I use a generous amount in my hands and I rake it through my hair. The wet hair, I rake it through to make sure it is not as saturated, but making sure it has a nice coat on it. I brush it through and then I start with the blow dry and the heating tools. So now, after all of that is said and done, this is our final project. I have some clips already from the first time I tried to record this, and it definitely shows a better product. These curls I just did before this video, but the curls in the back are a couple of days old. But again, it's 18 inches, nothing too long, still semi-businesswoman-y. If you want to switch it up, it's not too crazy. But I will say I definitely like this hair from Moon Hair. They have a good pricing. It was easy to customize. And as far as shedding goes, it wasn't anything too crazy. It was another wig or some hair that I bought from AliExpress. And that bad boy shedding. Like, it's a bald spot right here. And I'm just like, why? Why you gotta kick a system with you down? Why? So I hope you guys enjoyed my very first hair review. Again, my next one, I'm going to make sure I have all of my video. Nothing is, you know, deleted by accident. Actually, right now, as soon as I get off this phone with you guys, I'm going to make sure I save it to my laptop. I'm gonna airdrop it to my friend. So if anything happens, they can airdrop it right back to me. So thank you guys for tuning in with me, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope to give you better hair reviews in the future. But definitely leave me some comments. How do you guys like the hair? How do you guys like the video? Hopefully I pulled it all together for you last minute to give you something spectacular. I definitely want to do more videos like this in the future. I do have that mukbang for you guys. I had to record it again. I know I've been hyping y'all up for the seafood boil mukbang, but it is coming. But thank you again for tuning in with me. Please stick with me for my next video. Again, like, subscribe. This is your time for comments, people. Leave them here. You get a comment. You get a comment. You get a comment. All right, thank you guys. I'm going to get out of your hair, try to create some more video, and you know, social distance, 6 feet apart, wash your hands. Bye.